We're back. Thanks for staying with us and joining the phone now by Tom Djokovic. He is the CEO of XsunX Incorporated. Their stock symbol's XSNX. Tom, welcome back to the show.
Hi, Don. Thanks for having me.
Now, Tom, for the last several months, we've been talking about your foray into the solar carport industry, solar truck ports as well. You've had a remarkable number of things that you've done with that, including electric vehicles, charging stations and such. How is that business continuing to steam along for you?
It's doing quite well, Don. This particular sector, the solar carport, I guess, if you will, carports, truck ports, storage ports, things like that, they're really, striking a nerve with commercial business owners. Just yesterday I met with owner of a large commercial property, a professional office space, two-story, probably about 25,000 square foot building, and they've got just incredible bills, and they've got all kinds of parking area around the perimeter. And so, we're looking at giving them the solar carports. First of all, their roof would have never had enough space for the solar needed. So we put the solar carports in, we're able to get 100% of the production requirements, power production requirements, and then we couple it with a couple other technologies to go ahead and help manage their energy use, and we get them down into those lower rate structures with their utility company, and they wind up saving in excess of close to 85-90% of their total cost with the utility goes away.
Tom, one of the advantages your company has, of course, is your personal background as a general contractor, and part of that responsibility includes pulling permits for these kinds of jobs and such. Is it difficult, I'm just curious, in Southern California, where you're headquartered, to get permits to erect solar carports and such?
Well, Don, that's an interesting topic. It varies from jurisdiction, from city to city. Some cities are just really, really on the ball, and they're able to get these particular structures through in a matter of, as little as 2 to 3 weeks. But some cities, the process can be a little bit more laborious. And, we've had some situations where it's been as much as 12 to 14 weeks to get through the permitting process. And we actually have one city that's doing a complete planning review, which is very unusual. But in any event, it's a little challenging. But, as we navigate the waters, hopefully eventually we run out of jurisdictions to work with, and we'll be familiar with all of them, and we'll be able to we'll know what to expect going in. But, that's an interesting part of the whole business development aspect is getting through the cities. But in the end, we always get these projects permitted, and, we're always getting them built for our customers.
Well, of course, I would have to think the jurisdictions are interested in the green energy aspect of it as well.
They are, and then some. Most of them are, and then some of them they just have. It's the proverbial cover your your posterior type of situation, or they just like to get all the paperwork to cover their tracks associated with planning reviews and various different things. So if 10 years down the line some neighbor makes a stink about something, they've got the paperwork in the file to say that they went through the correct process. So that's really about it. It's dotting the I's and crossing the T's, and some cities just take longer than others.
XsunX Incorporated, XSNX is their stock symbol. Tom, thanks so much.
Thanks, Don.
Take care.